Hello everyone and welcome to Darker Skies. Now, this is a game that I have taken great interest in because this happens to be a sequel to the story of the War of the Worlds. Now, this episode is going to be longer than it should be because I'm going to talk so much about the War of the Worlds, it's not even funny. So brace yourselves because this is going to be a longer episode, probably with more of me just talking than it does me playing. So, the War of the Worlds, if you don't know, I'll start at the beginning, I'm not going to do the whole story of course, but essentially the War of the Worlds was the alien movie, it was the alien story. Like, it was the first sci-fi thing, to my knowledge, and it was like real simplistic. It was like aliens come from Mars, they invade, wipe out. It was originally Britain, but then eventually became like the whole world, like in the different versions and stuff. Invade Britain, wipe out humanity pretty much, and then they eventually die out from bacteria. Bacteria is what kills them. We as humans fail to kill them, but then the bacteria that we have kills them. And yeah, they had like this, what you're seeing on screen, which is sort of like the red sort of weed that they had, and that sort of takes root on the planet and then makes it sort of more like Mars, and so it's a bit more habitable for the aliens, or the Martians is what they're called. Now, this is one of my favourite stories because I was introduced to it when I was very young in the audio version by Jeff Wayne. Now, I'm going to quickly go through the different versions very quickly by the sounds that the Martians make. So, the earliest version is this one. Then you've got 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 this one. And I think that's 5. So the noises of the Martians were always my favourite part of the things. But yeah, like, I've got the book. Where even is it? It's over across the room is the book by H.G. Wells. I was going to say another author, but it's not. I don't know it in depth like I know, like, the Five Nights at Freddy's lore, for example, but like, I just know it. I've grown up with this since I could think. Like, it's so surreal. It's like how much of a part of a part it has played in my life, and it's like, it's crazy. The only thing I haven't done is seen the live show that they do, which is really cool for the Jeff Wayne's version. I really want to go and see that. They're doing a thing in January or like February or March, I think, early next year anyway. But I've been to the interactive thing, which is really good. If you've ever been to it, the Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds like interactive thing, it's like part of it's VR, part of it's like people are talking to you without in like the get up and stuff, and you know, you have to walk around and crouch down and stuff, and like, you know, like, it's like a horror experience. But if any of you have been to it, I don't know what this little bit of hair is as well. It's really annoying me. It's like a gap in my fringe, and it's really annoying me. And my hair it looks greasy, but I promise you it's not. I washed it this morning. It's because this light is shining down on it, and it's sort of like shining through. That's my excuse. Take it as you will. But there's a scene in the interactive version. If any of you know what I'm talking about, please, you know, when you're sat around the dining room table and the room goes dark. It is the best sequence I have been present in my life. I was terrified, and it was great. It was beautiful. It was amazing because I'd seen it all before. Like, in terms of like, I was familiar with War of the Worlds. I'd never been familiar with that before, and that was great, and I loved it to bits. However, Darker Skies, this game takes place after the Martians die. Now, I imagine, because I always thought, what if a couple of them were immune to the bacteria? Because not all of them will die. You know, like you get like hand soap, and it's like 99.9%. I think that's what is being played upon here. Now, I always thought that the Martians would try and build a way to get back to Mars rather than try and reinvade Earth and then come back later. This, I don't know what this is going to take, what kind of story this is going to take, but I'm interested to find out. I'm very interested to find out. And that is what we're going to be doing. It's going to be a couple parts. I don't think the game's too long, but it's going to be a couple parts, and hopefully we get through it pretty quick, because I really, really, really want to see how this game plays out. And of course, there will be Martians, there will be tripods, there will be everything. I am so excited. It is unbelievable that I didn't find this game sooner, because it's been on my list of games forever. Like, you know, the list of games that I can play and buy and stuff. So yeah, it's been on the store for ages, but we're gonna go hard.
It was just over a year ago when they first arrived.
I'll put subtitles on.
We'd have never believed that we were being watched.
From the timeless worlds
They
of
said
space.
that they would come here. We put up a fight, but they had machines we couldn't comprehend. Huge fighting machines that spit immense rays of heat on command. No, we couldn't have won. We got
There's a
lucky.
pod in the back.
We'd earned the right to our home. And in the end, it was our world that wouldn't allow them to take it. But that isn't where our story ends. They left behind unimaginable horror, disease, scarcity, destruction. There's no authority trying to make this better. No government sweeping in to take control. So now, it's up to people like me to plant seeds of civilization and try to start a path towards rebuilding society.
This is really cool. This is really cool. So I've always, oh, my controller's vibrating. I've always thought that there had to be some immune Martians.
All right. Third time lucky.
Third time lucky. What have you been doing the past 2 times?
Hey!
Hey?
Psst.
Oh, that's me pressing the button.
Psst.
Okay, I probably shouldn't do that. That's to swap my thing. That's to crouch. Okay. That's to aim in. This is to hop over buttons. How do I run, though? Can I run? Is there a point in me running? Press up to equip a projectile. Hold L2 to aim. Ah. I see. Aha. Yoink. Oh, yes. I'm good. I am good. I should probably figure out what the run button is, though, no? I feel like that might be a bit of a crucial plot point in my escapes. Jack's health is displayed on a tablet on the side of his rucksack. It is currently low. Perhaps there is a first aid kit nearby. Okay, so that's cool. That I don't actually have like a UI. It's just sort of on my body anyway. That's kind of cool. A med kit nearby. Let's try and find one, eh? Let's try and find one. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. This is definitely, I can tell it's going to be a slightly buggy game, but it makes no odds to me. This is... Hold. There we go. Is that better? Okay, I'm better. Yeah, it definitely seems like more like a PC game in that, you know, usually games have to go through a bit more oomph to get onto console, which is why you don't see, like, cooler games on here too much.
Shit.
Oof. But it'll do for me. And I hope it does for you guys. What I'm going to do first, actually, is, never mind, I can't go into the options.
Well, he doesn't need it.
That's true. I was going to turn on subtitles, but I don't think it really matters at this moment in time. Only for the cutscenes and stuff. If there's any more, then I shall definitely subtitle them. But for now, let's get some booze. So I should be reading what it's saying. Hold L2 to aim, press A. You have unlimited ammo to practice shooting. This effect will cease as soon as you open the gate. Okay, how do I... L1 is my run. I noticed because my FOV changed. Hold L2. How do I... What was my button for... Okay, that's my flashlight, which I didn't know I had.
Well, he doesn't need it.
Hold square to equip the gun. The one thing I didn't do. Press back, back. Okay. I missed. There we go. And I am... Okay, I shouldn't psst at people. Especially when they're not here. So I'm just running about the place now. I have no idea where I am as well. I'm very intrigued to see where I am. And also, where are all the tripods? Because the tripods are going to be the scariest thing part of this game. Or actually, no. The scariest thing about the game is the Martians. When the Martians come out of the tripods, that's when it's a real bugger. You know, that's when it gets scary. But yeah, the torch has a limited battery, I imagine. There's definitely, a tripod has definitely been through here. It's just, where is it now? That's my question. Sometimes while exploring you will come across objects in the world that need repairing. Some of these objects require materials to fix. The materials required are displayed as icons above the broken item. Look around this area for some materials. So what does it need?
With the broken shit.
You said it. It needs some form of a cable and cogs and whatnot. Well, here's some glue, rubber, some metal. Is that all I needed? Will that suffice? Yes, it will. I don't know how I did that, but I did. And I'm not complaining in the slightest. Okay, so R1 to focus. Focusing will reveal relevant objects and enemies in the world. It also leads to your current objective. Some enemies are only revealed when they make noise. Oh, okay then. Let's see what's in here. Can I steal anything? Because they don't need it anymore. Hello, hello. There must be a reason for me coming in here. Uh-huh. A button. It has done something. It has done something over here. It has done some... Is that... Oh my... How did I not see that coming in? How did I not... Is there... I think I found the tripod. Yeah, they're big. They're not as big as the ones that I've seen previously. But I still probably wouldn't want to mess with them, so let's just get going. Let's just get going. Let's go through here, yes, because this is exactly where it opened, right? Yeah. This is where I should be running head first.
Bollocks. Strip clean. Nothing here.
Look at my scared face. Look at me. I'm gonna go over to it. There should be nothing. There should be no problem.
Oh well. Next time.
Lovely. I probably shouldn't step in the red weed. Oh yeah, that looks well made. That looks well made. It definitely looks like aliens. Oh Nelly, he doesn't look friendly. And I'm like writing it, he's looking at me technically. I don't think I like that.
I'll have to sneak around.
Oh, I like this mechanic. Ooh. Most people left alive are still suffering from red psychosis. They will attack on sight, stay out of sight, and do what you need to do to survive. Jack is less visible in the shadows. Excuse me. Okay, so that shows where I need to go. Okay, I think I should be okay. How do I uncrouch? Yep, I'm good. Going in here. I'm good. I'm good. Hope there's no one else in here. Right? No one else? Cool beans. Cool beans. So, why so red? That is my question to thee. Why so red? Aha. This is pistol ammo, which I definitely require. Fight. Sometimes the only option is to shoot your way out of a situation. The enemy ahead is stuck behind something and cannot reach you, but you cannot pass any other way. You'll have to use up some ammo. Headshots do double damage. Note, some enemies, such as this one, is suffering from severe red psychosis and cannot see you if you are not moving. Interesting. I should probably reload that. I don't like how they sound. I mean, classic zombies and all,
There's
but
no way
like...
around. I need to shoot my way through.
Might need to shoot my way through. Good observation, dude. Good observation. I now have no ammo either, so... I'll just die. I'll just die. Nothing in any of these. There's something on this table. Give me that. I think it's probably best that I just pick up everything that I see, because I'm never not going to need it, so it'll be smart to stock up on things while I can, while they're just abundant. Water, I'm getting rubber and everything, and a load of jargon. Why don't we hijack the printer? That seems to be working just fine. There's a printer, photocopier and everything. Got the whole deal, the whole shebang. Jack can craft various items. He has 2 unlocked already. Try crafting one of each, a water jar and a shocker. You'll need them in a moment. Okay. Water jar, shocker. Got it. Do I have like a radio menu of things that I can swap between, or do I just sort of have a gun and that's it? I also don't like that it says I'll need... Ah. Oh. Okay, don't do that. I see. Okay. I'm ready. See, it says I'll need them in a moment. I don't believe you. I don't believe you for a damn minute. These bathrooms... Jeez, where are you sending all your waste? What is that? A gaping pit? It's like the void. Gargantua is waiting after you pull down your pants. I regret saying that. I regret all of that. Cooper? Let's get out of here before I go insane with black hole poops. Sorry? No. Don't just do that. It's lightning strike of death. What was that? Okay, so I have this thing called the shocker. Throw a water jar at the enemy's feet, then throw a shocker onto the puddle. Watch the fireworks. I don't like that they're how do I do that? How did I, like, select? No, that's not it. Yeah, I don't wanna hold my gun out anymore. I really need to look at these. Ah. Hiya. A bit overkill, don't you think? Just a tad. Just a periwinkle dust Tinkerbell sprinkle of too much electricity to the system. I don't know what I just said, but you're very dead now, so I don't exactly mind. Wastewater monitoring station. What are we actually here for? We're trying to just collect waste. Also, I now have nothing to defend myself with, so I got a trophy. All for nothing. Deconstructing. Items can also be deconstructed to reclaim materials. Not all materials can be reclaimed. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. I imagine this glowing door is where I need to go. I think it is. I think it is. Okay, so
Hope, sweetheart.
repairing the heat ray. Jack is trying to repair the heat ray to access the bunker. Collect parts from the different locations you can access from this hub. Check on the progress of the heat ray by looking at it upstairs or checking Jack's whiteboard. Okay, so we shall explore this briefly, and then I'm going to end it here just because we are getting on for a little bit of too much time, and I don't want you guys to get too bored too fast, you know. Collect red weed. Do we want to collect the red weed? Do we really? From various locations to use it to upgrade Jack at his laptop near his tent. Okay. Laptop. I'll find it. I'll find it. So there's stairs somewhere. Somewhere. Here. Aha. I see. I can't upgrade those. That makes sense. Okay, so these I imagine are the different locations. So like down there, for example. Oh no, that's where I came from. Never mind. Like down here, for example. Or down there, the plane wreck. So I imagine if I go to like here, it'll tell me. Actually, no, I don't want to trigger anything. But I imagine we should probably go through these systematically, shouldn't we? So I think that's what I'm going to do in next episode. In the next episode. So, yeah, I guess. Does this guy need. What a mouth breather this guy is. I'm going to turn him that way. But, yeah. This has been Darker Skies. I already like it. I already like where it's going. I like where it's headed. And to be honest, everyone that's played horror games and stealth games is familiar with stealth. The noises those guys made took me off guard, and it was good, and I liked it. So, I shall let you guys have the rest of your days, afternoon, evenings, nights, mornings, whatever. If my eyes are really hurting, I don't know why. So, you know what I'm going to say. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. It really, really, really helps. And if you like me, then consider subscribing, because that's what you're here for. I suppose if you're here for me, then you should subscribe. If you're here for the video, then leave it a like. You know. So, just before I embarrass myself too much, I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you in a bit.